Alright, so let us continue mind scanning, saving people's personality. So, yeah, tomorrow is wall day, everyone is off duty, and everything will be closed. Alright, but I can still work, right? God knows. I guess I'm just working today. Alright, normal day. Nasir has been working as a school teacher for 14 years. After his wife's death last year, he has been burdened by grief. Some are worried about whether or not this affects his lectures. Then we have Claudia Bloom, is shy young woman, passionate for flowers. She's always been drawn little attention to herself until 1 month ago. She has acquired an authoritarian personality. And Miku has not been herself after the loss of her family. Oh my, her friends and colleagues never see her, and she rarely answers their calls. When she does, she talks about time travel. Well, she is the closest, so I guess we're going to her. Talk to her about losing her family. It's kind of a, traumatic thing. The mind scanner. My prayers were heard. Listen, you must help me. I know this sounds wrong, but you have to erase my mind. I don't want to feel anything anymore. A few years back, there was a fire. I was working late that day, and when I came home, my husband, my little daughter, and my baby son, I'm sorry. Migu takes your hand. Anyway, I can't live like this. I need these memories to go away. I tried killing myself several times, but somehow the suicide keeps sending me back in time. I know this sounds insane, but it's the truth. Time travel? I don't know how, but I can't kill myself. I'm reliving the same nightmare over and over and again and again. It's hell. I'm living in hell. Do you understand? I need you to erase my feelings, please. I mean, I'll erase your insanity, but I'm not gonna erase your feelings. My old office. I often sat there at night. Why did I spend so much time working? I was working at the night of the fire. I should have been home with them. Oh, I miss them so much. Feels guilty. Yeah. Looks a bit like the album cover of Ruby Flow by Spencer Woods. Me and Geoffrey went and saw him once. Brilliant performance. I miss those times. I miss listening to music. Longing for past life. The yellow toy train. My son always chewed on this one. Out of all his toys, this was his favorite. This train. Right there. This is their son. You have been diagnosed. After losing her family to a fire, Miku has lost the will to live. She has attempted to take her own life several times, claiming that she did in fact die each time, but was then sent back in time. Pretty insane. We'll hopefully have you feeling a little better. Chronological. 28. Okay, personality type, the Guardian. Awaiting treatment. I'm not going to erase a personality. Thank you. Now plug me in your machines. I'm ready to forget everything. I'm not ready to make you forget. Right book me. Oh, that's not the right book. This one. Remove before they explode and make them melt. Alright. Right, so counting game. Sound one is pretty good, and then I gotta make it vibe. Oh no, this is the eye thing. Right. This is the viber. No, this one is the viber. Well, sure, I guess we begin. Get build. Do it again. Play the counting game. 1. I can't believe I was actually right. There was only 1. Okay, we gotta stop this thing from exploding. Don't erase a thing for that. What? I see like 2 of them. I was goddamn right. You love to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6. It's 6. That's gonna explode as all hell. Right, yeah. Let's slow down some time. Got time slowed down. Let's match your eyes. Grounding. Done. Get rid of those. Cycle. This one. Let me find your personality, get it back to you for a bit before I leave you for the day. Play the counting game. Little demons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 of them. I don't think I can stop time in time. Ah, well. Time's up. Workday has ended. Citizen requires further treatment, not client. Hello? So, tomorrow's Wall Day. Do you have anything planned? You could always take a boat trip around Red Lake. Sigh. Must be hard celebrating Wall Day without your daughter. Okay. Annual Day 41, maintenance 7k buck. I could just work. I don't mind working on Wall Day. Thunder is roaring, your daughter is caught right in it. A lightning strikes, disruptions, the pulse, your daughter. All the pieces fall into place. Really? As you awake, BLISS is ready. Okay. Today's news. Millions have gathered on the streets to celebrate Wall Day. But the atmosphere is unusually tense. We asked a wall devotee in the crowd. Oh well, never seen so many people on Wall Day. Wow, we're just trying to have a good time. But yeah, I don't know what those outer zoners are up to. Who knows? Yeah, Wall Day. Yeah. As the numbers count no less than 20,000 outer zoners, threat of the outside has reached new levels. The constructor states that everything is under control. Alright. Nonetheless, this Wall Day will go down in history. To all of you out there, happy Wall Day. Yeah, happy Wall Day. Can I keep working? I'll be damned, it's Wall Day alright. I've been directed to tell you that you now have level 3 citizenship. Best Wall Day ever. Alright. This means you now have security clearance for the Zionka Institute. You can finally visit your daughter. That's good. I guess that's what I'm doing. The city within a city, home of the constructor and the Zionka Institute. Right, we'll head over there and visit my daughter. Greetings, may I see your ID card? I do have an ID card. Level 3 clearance. Step right in. Boom. See? Done. After walking through multiple corridors, you finally reach the reactor room. 5 individual containers circle a large metallic core. Okay. Inside each container, you see a patient connected by wires that lead out of the container and into the core. In the third container, you find your daughter. Her eyes are closed. You keep looking at her, hoping for a sign of life. Touch the glass. Her eyes open slightly. The lights begin to flicker. She got the pulse? Don't like it. Pulling something out of me. Into their machine. Pretty bad. Oh. Rumbling, please. Get me out. Plug in the bliss. You pull out the BLISS device and plug it into the core machine, connecting all 5 containers. Oh. Okay. As you press execute, the machine sucks out the energy from all 5 test subjects. It's working. This machine is the future. This will help thousands, millions even. Okay. But as you look into the eyes of your daughter, you realize her life is slipping away. If you stop now, you can save her. But BLISS will be gone forever. I guess for the greater good. Sure. You let life drain out of your daughter. You comfort her as she closes her eyes. For the greater good. For the greater good. Yeah. At the end of the game? Oh, you come to the game on normal mode. Now try hard mode. As soon as the Bliss device was charged and ready, you got the ending for the greater good. You did not hesitate 1 second. You pointed it at your own head and pulled the trigger. What? Really? In an instant, the immense sadness was gone. Bliss was working as the constructor entered the room. Figuring out who was next was a no-brainer. So this makes everyone super happy. I guess it removes all psychological problems. The constructor did not even have time to realize the destruction of the Faraday weapon before the beam came, and just like that, all the fear had vanished. Together with the constructor, you started zapping each and every one at the institute. Fate would have it that members of Moonrise stormed the palace in those exact hours. As the Moonrise members were zapped one by one, they joined your unforeseen yet peaceful revolution. Alright. People were zapped all the way to the north gates, which were opened, letting in the outer zoners who were also zapped. What was later called the zappening went on for about a week. The extremity of bliss turned out to be the most effective way of removing the rising anxiety of the structure. Did I get a good ending? With all the gates gone forever, the outer zone extended to the heart of the structure, and collaborations with the outer zoners seemed to benefit both sides of the wall. Alright, the constructor resigned as the leader of the structure, and a small council was formed along with the rewriting of the instruction. A lot more resources were put into healthcare. Crime went down instantly. The city was in balance. See how everything's good. 5 lives sacrificed to save millions. The life of your daughter to stop a war. Your daughter's death brought peace to the structure. See? Everything's well. Still, even though the beam of bliss washed away your grief and made you function in society, whenever you think of your daughter, something deep inside you screams. I mean, that's fair. The end. Alright. But there are different endings, right? To our parents. Alright, developed by the Outer Zone. I mean, incredible game. I'm not done with it though. I mean, there's one decision right at the end. I can just do a different thing and get a different ending, right? I can just reload the last day. And then I gotta get an ending and try to just save my daughter instead. Technical lead, Ramus Milks. Game design. This is probably a smaller team, right? On the smaller side at least. Art, writing. Writing was pretty strong, you know? The whole concept of like you have a machine that like programmatically fixes people, like removes insanity or like whatever is causing them to not be normal. It's interesting for sure. Key art. As for these credits, meh. Credits are like okay. As long as they're not very long, it'll be fine. Russian, Polish, German, Danish, Chinese, and French. Brave at night, people. Alright. But yeah, great game. I mean, mini games obviously really good. That's the whole point. Story, good as well. Especially like the time management part of it. It was a little not frustrating, I would say, but like yeah. And I would like it to have been longer. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, you know, being a bit longer. Thanks a lot for supporting us. Also, I didn't really make all the machines. I had never found a need to. Once I had the basics. Preferred device, identifier, yeah. Science points 11383. Ending for the greater good. 42 days. 25 patients scanned, 23 treated, 0 declared sane, 25 insane, 0 patients stressed, 0 personalities lost. See? Pretty good, right? I can load profile. I can load this. And I can load all the way back to day 1, huh? We'll load back to day 42. Accessibility was the last day. Yeah, we know all this. So we head over there. And this time we save our daughter. We get a different ending immediately. I have clearance. Touch the glass. Boom. Get her out immediately. As you give her a smile, the room begins to tremble. She lets out a scream. The wiring surrounding her begins to snap and crack. The glass explodes, blowing you backwards. Oh, okay. The sirens go off. Oh my, look at the effect on the screen, man. With guards approaching you, get to your feet and pull your daughter out of the container. Alright. As the guards enter the room and pull out their ray guns, your daughter sends a scream across the room, igniting the Zionka charged guns which blow one by one, knocking out the guards, or killing them, I'm sure. You move through the corridors, sirens, lights flickering. You finally manage to get her outside. Alright. That's another ending. Alright, straight up. And we got Architect of Fortune. You got the ending. Architect of Fortune. You don't see that, but sure. After breaking free your daughter, you managed to get her to safety just as the war broke out. But I didn't stop the war. With a team of 15 disruptors, Moonrise managed to open one of the gates. As 20,000 outerzoners walked into the city, the army of officials began to open fire. With the Faraday weapon now terminated, the constructor had lost his advantage. And as most of the officials were robots, really, the Pulse proved to be a worthy opponent. Oppressed citizens felt a call to action and joined Moonrise. After thousands of casualties on both sides, the constructor was caught and evacuated by the rebellion. The Faraday program was shut down and the test subjects were rescued. The war was over, but the city lay in ruins. With the gates gone forever, the outer zone extended into the heart of the structure. Collaborations with the outer zoners seemed to benefit both sides of the wall. That's the similar one. Instead of replacing the constructor with a new leader, a small council was formed. The instruction was burned and a new set of rules was created to shape the new society. Was it good? A lot more resources were put into the mind scanners program. Now, branding of people was a thing of the past, and with the new mind hospital, people seeking help were in good hands. Alright. Over the years, the edges of history were smoothed over, and the regime installed by Moonrise on that day proved to be a fairer and more benign machine than the one it replaced. You and your daughter lived in peace. You kept contributing to science, and your daughter used the Pulse to help build a more balanced society. The end. Alright, that's not very bad of an ending. It's a pretty good ending also. Yeah, we can skip the credits this time. Can I skip the credits? I don't know, maybe I cannot. Oh, there you go, I pressed escape. Architect of Fortune. Now, there was another ending I was interested in. Now, I don't know if it is the same ending, or if it is a different ending. It is when I start using the bliss, but then I don't. It's like being decisive. Bad? Indecisive, I mean? Or do I still get the Architect of Fortune or whatever? Fly on over there. Guard, we show him the card. Level 3 clearance. Find your daughter. Touch the glass. She's sad. Plug in bliss. But you know she's gonna die. You save her life. You quickly unplug the device and look at your daughter. Her eyes are closed. She is not moving. Wake up, please. Her eyes open. She is alive, and she smiles at you. The lights begin to flicker. Get her out. As you give her a smile, the room begins to tremble. She lets out a scream. The wiring surrounding her begins to snap and crack. The glass explodes, blowing you backwards. It's the same thing. The sirens go off. The container. Oh, I think this is the same ending. Okay, so plugging it in just as the war broke out. Yeah, open fire, we're the opponent. Revolution, war was over. Both sides. New society, mind scanners program. It was more benign and we build a more balanced society, the end. Alright, that was the same ending. Right, that was not different. You still got the Architect of Fortune. Alright, so I don't know, I'm pretty sure you cannot see this. No, you can't. I'm just gonna have a look at the achievements, because if not, I mean, if I had to give this game a rating for what it is, I think it's a solid 9. Like, it could have been a little longer. Like, mini games were fun, time management was good. You know? it does what it does. It's not an insane game. There's not a lot. I enjoyed the thing though. Okay, there are like 4 endings I missed, huh? Break the structure, the agreement, good zebra, backfired. Then I got Architect of Fortune. I got For the Greater Good. Then there is Catastrophe, Not My Daughter, For Normalcy and the Mind, Get Exiled. Well, I didn't do that. Develop all devices. Complete game on easy mode, the normal mode, and hard mode. Mind Sculptor. Mind Training, Mind Scanner, Mind Sculptor. So there's like a bunch of endings. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7 more endings, a total of 9. Getting exiled just means I don't have any money. Huh. So I could just start a new game. Just to see how it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing again. I know there are more endings. But like, going through the whole thing again just to see a couple more endings. Like I'm sure it's good. And all that. I just wanna see the starting though. Like you get an option to pick difficulty and all that. Why didn't I pick hard mode the first time? I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm pretty much done. So I give this a 9. It's a short little thing. It's fun. So yeah, there you go. Easy, normal, hard. I can't quit out. Well, whatever it is, I guess we'll just end off here. Alright. I didn't expect it to actually get over. I had more patience and all that. So yeah, I wish it would have been a little longer. I would have given it like a 9.5. I love the art style. These kind of old games. It's a short game. You can play like small sessions of it. It's fun. It does it. It's not trying to be super insane. Like I'm sure it's not like super expensive to buy. And it's on Game Pass, so why not just give it a try? It's short. It's cool. Alright, see you all in the next one. Should not be this.